if other states will take the last position, Ebonyi should be the one vying for the first and retaining the first, because I know that Ebonyi indigenes are deep down into agriculture. Can we clap for ourselves? Nano is to make use of a smallest, indivisible and absorbable element of energy in production. The smallest, indivisible particle of an energy in production. Now, nano, we are talking about the agricultural sector. There is also the electronic sector. We are concerned with agri sector now. Are we understanding it?
Yes.
Now, in the agri sector, how does it relate or help us in our agri sector? This is, how many of us are poultry farmers here? Can I see your hand? You are poultry farmers here. Oh my God. If you have been 2 years in poultry business, let me see your hand. 5 years in the poultry business. And you're operating now, your poultry pen is active now. Eh? Let me see, Mama Con, your reason.
Yes, my chicken attached died. The chicken I like 2 cartons, and the chicken died and remain 8.
2 cartons, that means 100.
Yes.
And all died.
Yes.
And remain just 8.
Yes.
Now, when you bring the birds, how do you do them?
Yeah.
If we're talking about when you bring birds newly, how do you group them? How do you place them? What do you give them?
I give them medicine, breeding medicine. I keep them warm. I'm not allowed vegetation to come inside the place. So I will cover them very well. So after like 2 weeks, I'll out.
And you give them medication?
Yes.
Is there any other person here 5 years and above?
So the challenges you always have in that field are this. When you brought the belt will look fine. Upon how we started giving them glucose, vitamin C, vitamins, and some of others here. But upon that, the bird will still die. They will advising you will apply light over there. For days you apply it still have a problem of yeah. So in that case, if you brought 1 carton, if you are lucky, you have like 10 or 15. Sometimes you get like 100. You will not even achieve 1 piece of it. So upon the feed, they say that the feed is good, but if you give them the feed, still sometimes if there is one that survives, you try to make them boast well. Still they are not even boast as usually. So at the end, all you struggle about it will become in vain.
It's a heartbreak that you have your money stocked in your poultry as birds and they are dying and you don't know what to do. And sometimes all the medications and vaccinations, and some of the times, not that all of them fail, but the rate of success is not appropriate. With application of nanonutrients, you don't even need to give those birds immunization.
Yeah, there are 2 immunizations. There are usually 2. What are the 2? So, Kaporo and Asota.
And then you don't even need to do those things. You don't even need to spend your paracetamol on those birds. When 1 bird died, your money has been lost. And this money that is lost is not only the bird, the money for your feed The money for the medication. Everything you have spent on that bed is what? Fine. Fine. So, in this thing now, I want to listen attentively so that you will take note of what I have said. Spending much feed is a thing of the past. Feed.
Amen.
Spending much money on much feed is what? A thing of what? Past. Now listen. If you log into our YouTube, you will have the practical demonstration of how you use our product to raise snail. Now, all the things you call animal, you can use it on them. Your pig. The only thing that differs is application method. Because how fish drink water is not how birds drink water. How pig drink water is not how cow drink water. Do you understand that? Yes. So because of their different drinking pattern, that is how you apply it differently. For instance, that of the bird, if it is your bird, you take 10 grams and put into 10 liters of water and you mix it and pour it in their drinker and they'll be drinking it. That is for the bird. Is that not true? Now, will you take 10 grams and pour it into a fishing pond? Will you do that? Now, the application differs in that manner. What do? You take 10 grams, take something like 10 liters of can, put the water inside 10 grams like this, and then take 10 grams, put your 10 meals inside water like this, put the nutrient inside it and shake it very well. You know that fish meal is granulated. Am I right? Take 4 kg. How many kg? 4 kg. Between 3 kg to 4 kg of your feed meal. Put them in a bowl. Take this water you have shaken with the nutrient, sprinkle on that feed meal, and then shovel it. What happens? When you shovel it, the nutrient that is adhered to the water will adhere to the nutrients, and when you shovel it, put it under room temperature, it will dry. When you pour it inside the water, the fish will be eating it together with the nutrient adhered to it. Do you see that one now? Yes, sir. Yeah, you see the two application methods, yes, they differ. Every sachet has a spoon inside it. And inside this sachet, this is the nutrient inside it. When you bring a day-old bird, what you do is to take 10 grams, a spoonful of what I have in my hand, a mountain top. You know what I mean by mountain top? Yes. Go do it. When you take it, it's 10 grams. Put it into 10 liters of water. How many liters of water? 10 liters of water. Now, allow those birds to be drinking it for 40 minutes without feed. Thereafter, continue. Every water they will drink must contain this nutrient. And then be giving them enough feed to eat. And then use feed you know that is nutritious. Because what this will do, what this nutrient will do, this nutrient will increase their immunity system. This nutrient will increase the absorption rate in their body system. Whatever they eat, their body absorbs over 90%. And that is why, if you're using this to brood your bed, you have odorless farm.
Yes, sir.
Somebody will come into your house and he will not know there's a poultry in this farm, in this compound.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you understand my Now, that is how, if you now give it to them for 3 days, for how many days?
3 days.
10 grams into 10 liters, and they are in the brooding house. Remember, in the brooding house, you have to maintain the temperature as needed because they are day-old birds. They need heat. Do you understand me?
Yes.
They need what? Heat. Then what the problem of poultry business, one of them is regulating the heat system, the temperature. Do you understand me?
Yes.
And then some of us don't know that most of the areas that the bird will always catch cold is from their tummies, from the under. Because when they get feather and they close up their feather, even heat, air doesn't go through the feathers. That's why if bird is hot, he will spread his wing like this.
Yes.
And do you notice that? They will spread their wings, open their mouth, and then they will come in. After you bring the day-old birds, you allow them to drink the water for 40 minutes without food. After 40 minutes, you now start giving them food. What you have achieved is that they are drinking enough of the water. Do you understand me? Make sure you shake it well. If it is possible, you can apply a system whereby you mix 10 grams to 10 liters and you share it 5 liters so that they'll drink it fast. If you want a maturity of 4 kg at 4 weeks and 5 weeks, put it in their water, also add it where? In their feed. Before 5 weeks. The people that are in our scheme, we give them 5 weeks. Give them 5 weeks. The application method is when you bring the best newly day-old bird, give them 10 grams to 10 liters. Get enough drinker so that each of them, birds behave like human beings sometimes.
Depending on the size of the farm.
Yes, sir. Sometimes when you have those birds, some of them will, when others rush, they will stay at the back. If you don't have enough drinker, those ones that stay at the back, they will not drink. And you think that all of them have done what? They are eating. That's one of the things. And then have enough light in your poultry pen. Have enough light, because light makes the birds to eat in the day and eat in the night. They drink in the day and also do what? They drink in the night. If you don't have light and they are only eating in the day, they are not eating in the night, it will not give the big maturity you want. Have enough light. What is the density of the light you need in your poultry pen? What is the density? If I have this light in my poultry pen now, I will know that I have enough light. Any light you can use, any light you can put in your poultry pen, and you can walk in and open your book and read, that's enough light. Do we understand that?
Yes, sir.
The water will be daily given to them as you also give them feed on daily basis. Don't mix and keep. It does not mean that if they can't finish it today and finish it tomorrow, it is bad. No. But we would always prefer that give them fresh to drink. And then give them feed that is high quality. What do we mean by that? We had an experience. Someone got this nutrient and was using it. He told me, and he told all of us, because when we have things that are within this, when we invite the person, we want to hear from the person. What happened? We ask you, tell us the reality, what happened? And he was able to say the truth. And the truth was that they had a particular feed they were giving the birds. And the birds at 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 3,000 birds, they didn't lose one. The record is there. But they changed the feed to what they call the finisher feed. And the moment they changed that feed and brought the one they say the finisher feed, the bears started machating and started dying. So when that information came to us, we swiftly into action, because to tell you nothing but the truth, there is no reason for your bird to die. There's no reason. There's no reason. There's no reason. So when we now swing into action, we discovered that the finisher feed he introduced to them was nothing but a chaff. In fact, keeping that feed for a few days, maggot began to grow in the feed. And that was the best we can eat. Mucus. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So go get a quality feed, and by the grace of God, we are trying to see what we can do to also have a feed factory. And then, yes, we're trying to see what we can do to do that. That is why this morning, I challenged a report on the news. I challenged a report on the news where some section of Poultry Farmers Association of Nigeria, we are calling the federal government of Nigeria to give the Poultry Association a license to import maize in Nigeria. So I was angry and I responded to it immediately. Why must we import maize in this country? Don't we have the land? Don't we have the technology? With this nanonutrient, I'm coming to the nutrient, with the fertilizer, you plant at all times and you harvest at all times. Why not we think about having the maize and soybean farms in massive? Why must we have the mentality of going outside to import? So we grow our own than relying on importation. That will grow our economy. Our economy cannot be vibrant if everything is imported. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That is why, as we are here, as I'm talking to you now, in Ebonyi, your community has a massive land. We are interested. We partner with your community, use the land to plant maize and soybean. Use our fertilizer, apply on it. There is nothing in maize that is not a feed. In fact, in feed production, you don't even talk about cutting the moment the machine, the harvester, the moment, if you're using maize for feed production, the moment the harvester, you cut the stain, you cut it, put it into the machine, mill all, both the leaves and everything in the corn is feed. Yes. It's feed. And then with this fertilizer, as you are harvesting and cutting or putting these ones, you are making rich to replant again. We have hybrid maize and soybean that can give you maturity the quickest time. So that is about this nutrient. Is there any question on this before I go to the fertilizer?